It's Ian again from Momentum Top of the Line Personal Training, and today we're going to be doing part 2 or complex number 2, which is the intermediate level. And again, this complex is a series of 6 exercises all lined up back to back like a circuit: cardiovascular exercise, functional training, conditioning, and strength training all in one. So we'll get to the complex. So today, this is level 2. So the first exercise is going to be what's called a push press. Now, it's a couple of different ways that you can do this push press. A lot of times, I use something that I can sit on, but you don't have to necessarily do it that way. For beginners, I suggest that you just do it the regular way first. So I'll show you both ways. So the first way is going to be just a regular push press. So with the push press, you just want to use your legs to push up and to help you press. So what you want to do is you want to go down, press, 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 press. Okay? Now, I'll show you another way that you can do the push press. Now, this is another way that you can have something that you can sit down on so you can kind of like increase your range of motion and get more legs involved. So what you want to do is, you'll have a stability ball, a chair, a weight bench, anything that you can sit on, a stool. You start off sitting down. With the stability ball, what I like to do is I like to use my heels to anchor the ball because I don't want it to roll. So I'll start here and I stand up. Okay, so that was the push press. Real good exercise to get your heart rate up. Doing anything over your head is going to get your heart rate up. Strong shoulders, lower body again. I always like to start off with something that engages everything in one, just to get your body warmed up. Okay, so secondly, it's going to be bicycles. Just a basic bicycle. So what you want to do, start off with both legs out, and we sit up into a crunch position and turn. The key thing to remember with those bicycles is you want to keep your body in a crunch position. You don't want to go back like this. You want to keep your body, stomach in a crunch position the whole time doing the bicycles. Okay, next we're going to do what's called floor presses, and I'll show you a couple of different ways that you can do this. The good thing about the floor press is it's a little bit better than a bench press because you have the floor to stabilize your shoulders and to keep your elbows from going behind your body, which is a common problem. A lot of people run into shoulder issues or rotator cuff issues from putting too much stress on that area, and this will prevent it. So what you want to do, I'll show you the first level. The first way is legs straight out, head back. Just want to press straight up. Okay, second way, you want to change your base of stabilization so you can turn your body. Third way, a little bit more dynamic and explosive, you want to roll on your shoulder blades and press up that way. Knees bent. So that was the floor press, a couple of different ways. I suggest again, if you're just graduating from level 1 to level 2, you start off with the first way, just isolate it. Gets too easy, you move on to changing your base of stabilization, which is turning your body. Lastly, if that's too easy, rolling those shoulder blades. Okay, next, we got what's called hip ups. And I'll show you a couple of different modalities to do these too. The first way is just a basic hip up. So what I want to do is I want to start off with my heels on the ground. I want to roll back and hip up. Hip up. Try to get on the top of your shoulders. Hip up. Push those hips all the way up. Now, if that gets too easy, Add some resistance. Hip up. Hip up. All right? So that's the hip up. Okay, now for the turning movement, which is the transverse movement, which is so important, we're going to do what's called a PNF turn, which stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. So what you want to do is, you want to start here and go up. So it's kind of similar to the wood chop. The only thing is the resistance is going in one direction. Switch sides. Okay? And lastly, we're going to go to the kettlebell again. And what we're going to be doing is a two-armed snatch. So again, just like the swing, you want to make sure your feet, you're in a semi-squat position. You grab the kettlebell same way. This time you want to pull it along your body, straight up over your head. The key is keeping your hands open so the kettlebell can move in your hands. Again, you always want to make sure you keep your chest high. You don't want to bend over like this. You want to keep your chest high, pull it right along your body. Okay. So that was level 2 of the complexes. Exercise is a little bit more difficult. Again, 15 or 20 repetitions. Try to get through 3 times. My name is Ian Gamble once again. Momentum Top of the Line Personal Training. Thank you and have a nice day.